Hey everybody, welcome back. I am Kadono, and this is RimWorld. I don't remember a whole lot of what happened last time, but I see that we built a research bench, which we are using to research things now. Looks like we are researching gun turret cooling, and I remember that we got Redfields, who has some character flaws. He's not super useful. Alright, the game is still paused. I haven't gotten it going again. But first of all, I want to point out, look how less blurry it is. Hopefully. Watch, it'll be super blurry now. Yeah, so I cut my recording frame rate from 60 down to 30, and with all of the other settings the same, that seemed to do it. So at least we're not getting that ridiculous motion blur, which is entirely my fault and not the fault of the games I've been playing. Alright, so our messages are low food. That isn't a huge deal because stuff is getting harvested right now even. But I suppose we could build more farms. So we have potato farm beta, potato... Let me click on the farm. Well, potato farm alpha and strawberry patch alpha here. So we're probably okay on food. And then no trading capacity, and we need to build a comms console. So we should probably do that sooner or later. One of the things, and let's see, Weedle successfully recruited at Redfield's 2% chance. Gotta love that 2% chance actually happening. Yeah, okay. So, there's a dead squirrel who's been dead for 3.9 days. So we mark him as, here, we'll say he's okay to pick up. These are healthy squirrels. So we're going to turn off the turrets. This was something that you suggested in the comments. Let's see. Just toggle these off until we need them. Now, the risk we run is that if we do need them, we might be using way more power with other systems and then go like, oh crap, we need the turrets, and then turn on all the turrets. And then suddenly all of the power drains away, and then we're completely screwed. But we'll deal with that when we get there. This was the uranium. Yep. And then I think, was there another turret? There's another turret. If there's a like list, let's see, here's the overview. But if there's a list of like all of the buildings that are built, that would be really nice. Like a statistics thing. Wiki. I still haven't checked the wiki. I really should. Alright, let's get this going. Let's get these guys moving along. So, we're researching. That's good. Our goal here is to get off the planet eventually, right? So, I don't really see the point in building these ship structural beam yet. We need to keep ourselves from getting killed. A suggestion for claiming this building was to finish enclosing it. So let's try that. So the order claim doesn't actually seem to do anything. I can't click anywhere on here. We're hearing the food get fried up. Yep. Delicious. Alright, so does this... Hold on. Is this only prepared food? No, raw food too. So they really should be bringing the potatoes and the strawberries and stuff in there. But... whatever. So let's try finishing and closing this area and maybe using it. And we can use it even if we don't. So let's structure, put in a wooden door and a wooden door and a wood wall. And just wait for that to happen. I also think we need to spend a little more time mining. Now this guy's a risk. Redfields is all kinds of sleepy, so we're also building up this way, which I think maybe we should, based on the way the structure is kind of... Do we want to go any further north? We probably don't for now, because if we go further north, everybody has to go further to get to things. Does anybody still own this bed? It is owned by Weedles, so we want to either tear down, or let's build a new bed here for Weedles. And then we can make that other bed into a medical bed. Gizmo is like, you know what? I found my calling. I'm just going to stand by this research table and research. And he's researching right along. So we are 1,738 out of 4,000 to get the gun turrets to fire 4 shots instead of 3. We haven't run into many mechanoids yet, so that doesn't seem very important. But maybe we want to do hydroponics. I could see that being useful. But pneumatic picks, I'm just trying to decide what the next thing... Stone cutting and pneumatic picks seem super useful. This is something for the comments below, by the way, because I have a feeling research takes a long time. Like, what do you think we should do and in what order? I've been keeping away from the wiki because I kind of want to fail the first time, just trying to figure it out without research. So if there is a correct order, then I suppose crematorium we're gonna want eventually. Colored lights, like this must. If there's a tree, this must be somewhere in the base of the tree, because that seems completely useless. Maybe it brings their mood up. Okay, fertilizer pump seems really useful. So, here are the 4 things. Shipbuilding we're going to need to be able to get off the planet. Fertilizer pump will be useful for food, because we can put farm soil anywhere. Where is the other one? Hydroponics will let us grow things indoors, which could also be useful. Pneumatic picks and stone cutting would both really help for resource gathering. So 20% better picks, or be able to actually use these stones and turn them into something. Similarly, we could electric smelting could be useful for that too. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Meanwhile, Weedles is, I think, the only guy doing any construction. Alright, Redfields. We really need to get Redfields some better clothes. Can we build clothes? Is that like a thing? Misk. No. Could dig some graves. That would be... I could put a couple decorative pots around. Let's check everybody's moods quick. We haven't done that in a while. So... Jen is not happy about eating raw food, although they'd be berries and or potatoes, which is maybe not the best. We should check. Do we have a bill here? We do. Should probably make it more. Add more. More simple meals. There we go. 91. I think we're just spread too thin on tasks here. Redfields cannot do any of that stuff, so he can only... He slept outside, and he's sharing a bedroom. Yeah, I guess technically because he's outside still. That slept outside and sharing a bedroom will both go away. So Redfields is fine, but he really can't do anything. He can construct, he can shoot. He might be worth just drafting into the military. He can cook, so maybe he'll do some cooking and mining. Okay. Gizmo has just been hanging out here. Not happy about the raw food. Is urgently hungry. I feel like maybe we should do something about this. And then Weedles is just awesome. No negative points at all. Alright. So maybe... Uh-oh. Battery is exploding. Not a good thing. So are these broken now? Is that what this red dot is? Alright, let's see what this says. Battery is short-circuited in the rain. So maybe the batteries are supposed to be inside. Okay. Let's build a building around the batteries. Well, let's not yet, because we already have too many things going. Everybody's asleep. Our 4 villagers. The only reason, okay, so we've got power over here, so we could maybe put in a second. We could either extend that way, just kind of make an L shape here, or we could put a second like base over here. Okay, we've got some metal we can allow. I would love if there was some already done food around. I'm just kind of looking because I might have missed something. Also, we could start hunting deer. More metal. The risk at just making the metal available is that, and the reason why it's automatically marked forbidden, is because your guys might just run off and get all that metal instead of, you know, actually doing anything. Let's see if any of this is harvestable. Yeah, a little bit of it. Help things out a bit. So now we're actually developing some actual battery power since our turrets are off, which is nice. Hopefully we'll get to where this will be enough ahead overnight a few times that they'll actually fill up. That's the goal. Oh, Jen's eating raw food again. Not going to be happy about that. So I suppose we just plant more things. You know, Weedles is the one doing the research now. Man. Okay, so this one is a room now. So let's build... Except the bed's not in it yet. Oh well. I've forgotten to put the lamps. Where's the lamps? It's not power. Furniture? Standing lamp. Okay. Come on. That'll do. Weedles. Researching through the night. Oh no. Going back to bed. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Come on, somebody wake up and deal with that. Might be worth, might be an important... I didn't realize the batteries were not weatherproof. That's a nice effect. Look at kind of the rain making everything swooshy. This is going to keep happening, isn't it? We can dismiss both of these. Well, now we know. I don't want to move the batteries inside, because that just sounds like trouble, but I wouldn't mind putting a building around the batteries. Okay, finally somebody's cooking. Nobody seems too concerned with construction. Oh, I know what's wrong. We're out of resources. Of course. Silly me. That's why nobody's building anything. I keep forgetting that, like, between sessions. Alright, we'll chop down some trees. These ready? Yeah, most of those are. That's enough. Our tree farm, am I supposed to, like, designate, okay, chop these down now, or does that happen automatically? I don't know about that. It'd be nice if it showed a 0, like wood 0, instead of just disappearing from the list entirely. That's what's been throwing me off. Okay, they got the lamp in there. Research is almost there. I'm not sure how to gauge, like, the length of these videos. I get completely lost in this game, and I can play it for hours on end, right? So, or at least it seems that way based on how quickly a half hour tends to drift by. But I know that it's hard to fit half-hour videos into a lot of people's, you know, lives. And I understand that. But man, I feel like this game just wants longer form, because... you know, stuff takes time. You gotta designate things, and, you know, we're still... you know, these guys, a day, they, you know, Jen is out here harvesting, because that's what Jen do. And, you know, Weedles is cooking, and you know, finally, we're getting around to having red fields here, picking up the logs. And we didn't even have red fields that long ago, right? So, and after we didn't have red fields, we were trying to get red fields. And he's cleaning up and everything. Redfields has turned out to be okay. I think having the extra resource drain of dealing with more food impacted us quite a bit, because we went from food not being a problem to food being a problem. Can he not construct? No, he can. He just isn't. We just have to wait for all these trees to get cut down, because Gizmo is on a roll. Wants to do one thing at a time. But we're starting to build up a decent supply of wood again. I think it's time to build another wood farm. Or maybe another food farm. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, that's got to get dealt with soon. Alright. So we're going to do wood farms out this way. I suppose let's do a growing... I'm going to pause it. Let's do a growing zone here. What should we grow? We have a potato. We have 2 potatoes and 1 strawberry, so I suppose another strawberry? I still don't know what Rose Daily Leaf Dandelion would do. Or I mean, I kind of can guess, but none of them seem important. Alright, we'll also name this zone. Where's rename? Rename to Strawberry Patch Beta. There we go. I'm welcome to better names for these things. I can rename them whenever. So comments below for better names. Yes, we know about that. What's this? Cluster of cargo pods. We've got bullets. Well, I'm sorry, shells. Technically, if these are shells, that means that they shouldn't have bullets in them. They should only just be the brass and not actually something you can shoot out of a gun. See, it fired from cannons. Okay, never mind. Stupid parlance. Everything is weird because shells fired from cannons are still called shells even when they're, you know, active. We'll grab those. We can grab some of the metal too. Just try to remember, where are we on the map? We're way over here. Okay. What's this building? Oh, that's not a building. That's a mountain. Alright, I don't think we need to care too much about the rest of that. So we're just going to leave that. If we extend over that way, we'll deal with it. Right now, there's plenty of other, like, metal and stuff around, including stuff we could mine. I think, if memory serves, we landed here-ish. It's overnight, so everybody's sleeping. We have no night owls. Nobody who prefers to work during the night and sleep during the day. Alright, great. So, now, I'm going to designate this as medical. Okay. Forget if there's anything else we have to do for medical. I don't think there is. Bed, royal bed, stool, metal table, wooden table, equipment rack. It's the equipment rack. Yeah, I don't know. Security, misc. Okay. So for now, I think our next priority is getting these inside of a building. I wonder if you can just build a building around it. I bet you can. I bet if I do one of these, if I'd be like wall, wall. Actually, no. Undo that. Yeah, let's make sure they can at least get around the batteries. That seems right. And then we'll put a wooden door right there. And hopefully this will stop happening. It's been raining for a long time. So Weedles walked right over this wall. Like it slowed him down, but no problem. Alright, I want to see if this becomes indoors. Also, we should build some floors over here. Cut down these trees. Oh, where's red? Is that just the explosion that we saw? Yeah. Alright, so we're having some issues, but nothing too bad. Nothing that we can't handle, really. I'm not gonna put the floors down until we cut those trees up. Alright. Come on, Weedles. Yes. think we're indoors now. Constructed roof. Yeah, see? Oh, you can't really see. Look on the bottom left. It says constructed roof. So we're good. I'm not going to bother with the floor. This is a utility room. I will, however, put a light in there. Is there any other kind of light? Is it, or would we just have a sun lamp? That's not what we want. But we could put a... have our one decorative plant. Yeah, I'll just do standing lamp. Okay. Gotta remember, this is a alpha, not even a beta yet. Though I suppose Dwarf Fortress went straight from alpha to being, quote, done. And don't worry, guys, we'll just let the modders finish it. I'm still upset about that. So do the floors improve movement speed? Walk speed 100%. Okay, so I should put wood down and roads down where I want people to move faster. So walk speed is the thing. This is closed off now. Constructed roof. Can I claim it? Is that a thing I can do? Claim? No, that's not a thing. But I bet I can use it. Suppose put a light in. Oh, okay. See, look at that. So electrical wires aren't in this building. How do you? Still not something I understand. It doesn't burn or transmit power. Okay. So if we want to run power in here, we've got to do it via other routes. What's interesting then is, how does this transmit power? It's not actually... Oh, I see. It's connected to that. Interesting. Well, we should lay down a couple of power wires then. I don't know if we can branch off of here. Can't go under here, so it looks like... We go through doors? No. But... let's build a door. Eventually here we should probably get into powered doors. Let's build a powered door. Right there. Just because. Because we can, and because it's not going to be powered. So we'll add power. Power conduit. There. Now it should be powered once they get that all built. We're getting ahead on meals. Excellent, excellent. Food is becoming less of a problem. Our batteries stopped blowing up. They never bothered finishing that wall, but at least our batteries aren't constantly exploding. Redfields is... So this must be claimed, because Redfields is in here cleaning stuff up. I'm gonna tell them to dump this crap. Orders. Haul things. Get rid of them. Get rid of... Yeah, let's cut down this tree. We can't cut down this tree. How long do trees take to grow? That's an interesting thing I would like to know. Man, rain. Am I right? I bet these guys are unhappy about the rain. No, just hungry. I don't care about rain. Well, Weedles was pretty happy anyways. Gizmo, pleasant environment. Okay, so these folks have no issue with the rain. Finally, the rain is starting to back off. Okay. See, now he's going over and grabbing this metal that I... See? All these shells. Sorry. Not metal. Excellent. Okay. So I'm thinking... we need to get further along here. Ooh. Power. So what killed our power? I suppose it's been raining. And now it's dark. It still seems like it went too fast. What happened here? Okay. So we've got some folks. We've got Bite and Sheng. So how can I convince them to become part of my my group? I know you can. I mean, I know I can, like, arrest them. But that seems extreme. See if I right click, nothing. Alright, so if I find... Who's my social one? Probably Jen, right? Yeah, so if I click on Jen, and then I right click on Byte here, do I get anything? No. Okay. Well, maybe they just show up, and if they're happy enough, they ask to join. And I'm trying to click on Byte and failing miserably. I'll just pause the game. Or maybe you can only get people who you attack, and then brainwash into being part of your team. Oh, this is still using power. Let's turn that off. I didn't even see that one. Who is this? Vladislav. Is he part of the group? Info. It's still raining. Goddamn rain. See, these are all the way full. It drained all our power. Oh yeah. Check that out. We finished a research. So, I could stop the recording here, and maybe I will. Alright. What should we research next? I'm thinking that one of these, like pneumatic picks or something, or maybe, you know, is it time for shipbuilding basics, or should we do some more, like, because we're gonna have to start mining soon. I think. If we could construct things faster, or farm things faster, that'd be great, too. So, like, fertilizer pump could be useful, because we do have some areas, I'm gonna pause it here, we do have some areas nearby that we can't grow on, I think, yeah. So, like, this area, if we mined this away, we'd have to use a fertilizer pump to be able to use it. We actually have pretty decent growing area all nearby. But if we kept extending north similarly, also being able to use those rocks, electric smelting? No, that's the slag. Stone cutting. It would allow us to start building stone walls instead of just our wood walls. Because right now our only options are wood or metal, and that's kind of swinging real hard one way or the other. Also, if you have any other suggestions in general, absolutely let me know in the comments below. And, you know, this episode we didn't have a prisoner or anything, but I think, you know, we had batteries exploding. That's a pain. So far things aren't going real bad, though. Mr. Random is not giving us too many weird events. Maybe the time scale is a little different than I was expecting. I'm used to having failed by now if I don't know my way around in games like Dwarf Fortress. Turning off these definitely did help, I think. We still ran out of power, though, which I'm a little bit baffled by. Maybe the explosions were, I don't know, something. Our stockpiles aren't overrun. We're doing alright. So, let me know what you guys think about research especially, and then any other suggestions you have. Names for our fields, which I can click on the there we go. We can rename the fields from Potato Farm and Strawberry Patch into something else, or the Oaken Village here into something else if you want. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.